Despite several decisive primary defeats, Minnesota Representative Dean Phillips has vowed to stay in the Democrat presidential primary until at least April. One America's Brennan Cooney has more.
Democrat primary candidate Dean Phillips admits he got whooped in the party's South Carolina primary, but warns voter apathy could spell trouble for his party in November. Phillips only garnered 1.7% support in the first DNC primary against Biden's 96.2%. The Minnesota representative even came in behind self-help author Marianne Williamson, who garnered 2.1% of the state primary. However, Phillips struggled to gain traction extended beyond South Carolina. The long-shot campaign to replace Biden focused heavily on New Hampshire. Due to a reshuffling of states by the Democrat national primary, Biden was absent from the state ballot altogether. The absence of the party's presumptive nominee should have left the state open for a challenger to scoop, even just to demonstrate a potential counter to the Biden camp within the Democrat coalition. Speaking with CNN while awaiting final results of New Hampshire's primary, Phillips said the country is experiencing a crisis of participation and said voters reinforce the duopoly system, then express frustration with the remaining candidates.
Voters who don't want to show up and vote in primaries and then get frustrated by the choices we have in November, that's part of the problem. We have a crisis of participation.
However, even without the 81-year-old Biden on the ballot, Phillips failed to crack 20% of the Granite State's primary. The struggling candidate has stated he did not harbor ambitions to run and decided to only after his attempt to get someone else in the race. Phillips claims his campaign is meant to be a wake-up call to the Democrat Party. Speaking with MSNBC's The Weekend on Sunday, Phillips warned Biden's optimistic messaging on the economy doesn't line up with voters' day-to-day experience, and the Democrat Party is sleepwalking into a challenging general election.
He is not inspiring people. We have no competition. We're absent on the airwaves. People don't care. You saw the turnout, 4%. And I'm trying to introduce myself. All I'm trying to do is wake up a party that I believe should have spirited competition to introduce a new generation of leaders.
Phillips pointed to the South Carolina primary, where despite Biden's primary win, only 4% of eligible voters turned out, which he characterized as a deep apathy among the Democrat base. Multiple polls, both at the national and battleground state levels, have shown President Donald Trump pulling ahead of Biden as the Democrat nominee languishes in the worst approval numbers of his presidency. Brennan Cooney, One America News.
For all our viewers asking where One America News is heading in the future, we would like to introduce you to OAN Live. OAN Live is the best way to stay up to date on all of the hard-hitting, straight-shooting, national and international headlines. And the best part is, OAN Live is only $4.99 per month. All the credible, honest, unbiased reporting One America News offers at a fraction of the cost of cable. Just go to OANN.com to easily sign up for OAN Live and stay informed.